In this video, we're going to talk about 3 easy tricks to be more charismatic. The only rule is you have to apply these in real life. Recently, I watched a video of Riz Academy, quote-unquote prestigious classes on TikTok teaching about charisma. But ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you, they might as well name it Cringe Academy, because it was so cringe. Let's right those wrongs and get straight to the point. What I'm about to show you is trick number 1. Watch this clip from Moistcritikal where he shares a pretty silly story. Listen very carefully.
And I was walking to my art class and I was carrying this bundle of art supplies and I was in a tank top because I had just finished at the gym. And these 2 dudes, I think they were on the lacrosse team, walked by me and they said, "Damn, you look strong as hell." And oh my god, I was like an anime character, like when the senpai gives them attention. I started blushing, I was like, whoa, me? Just this super quick, fleeting, passing moment. Nothing romantic, doesn't mean anything at all. Like, we just went our separate ways, and I just thought, like, hey, that was a nice thing to say.
Trick number 1. Compliment people on small things. Compliments are so easy, they're free, they take no time at all, and they're easy to make. On top of that, it makes the person who got the compliment really happy. Make sure the compliments you give are sincere, genuine, and it's something about the person that they have worked hard on, or something that makes them special. For example, listen back to what Charlie remembered from the experience.
I started blushing, I was like, whoa, me? Just this super quick, fleeting, passing moment that actually just was a super nice thing.
He worked really hard on lifting weights and getting in shape. And when someone noticed that, he was the happiest guy on the planet. You can also compliment someone on how they speak, how their hair is done, or really anything that the person also cares about. Smart, big brain people have said in this article, "Scientists have found that being paid a compliment actually lights up the same parts of your brain that get activated when you get paid a monetary award." Apparently, giving a compliment gives the same happiness as money. Who knew? I'd be a little upset at my boss though if he told me I would get paid in compliments and not money. One useful tip though, you probably shouldn't go up to random people and awkwardly compliment them.
Have you seen an alien? Have you seen an alien, please?
Imagine for a second if you went up to a random person and said, "I like your shoes," or some garbage like that. Or say you're eating at a restaurant and compliment the waiter or waitress on how well they place a fork down on the table. What are they supposed to say? Thanks? What if they actually don't care? Who even are you? Why would you ask that? What are you doing now? You're So, with that said, make sure it's the right time and place to give a compliment as well.
But how can you tell if it is the right situation?
Well, that's when being genuine is most important. Hey, if you honestly love someone's shoes, you won't feel awkward when you express it. And they will know that your compliment is genuine. Charlie was lifting something extremely heavy and showing his huge, gigantic muscles, and someone really respected it, I guess. Speaking of being genuine, that brings us to trick number 2. Let's look over at Ryan Trahan, another charismatic YouTuber. These clips I'm about to show you will demonstrate this trick. Just watch closely.
Have you had this pizza before?
Yes, good.
Thank you.
I just had one.
Ah, cheese or pepperoni or?
I like cheese.
Cheese. I'm a cheese guy too. Thank you. You too. Bye-bye. Ah, I got it. Victor, can you take a picture of me with my pizzas?
Sure.
We say New York on 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I am back at the hotel. This is my buddy CJ. We had so much fun. I ate my pizza and then he got a hot dog and then we hung out for like 30 minutes.
Okay, maybe that's not the best example, but he literally just made friends with strangers. This guy's a pro. Trick number 2, be interested in what other people say. Another way to say this is just listen to others. Nothing is more annoying when someone goes on and on and on and on. So, if this happens to you, I don't know what to tell you, but you can prevent it. Just listen to people when they talk to you. This article by Loopboard tells us that we can listen better by making eye contact, ask questions about them, and use their name often.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
Also, can we pause to mention that the title is literally called How to Be Interested in Other People?
Bruh.
Why does this exist? Trick number 2 really boils down to one thing, and that is look outward and care about other people. If someone sees that you care about them, chances are they will like and trust you more, only because you're honestly being a good friend to them. Okay, now it's time for trick number 3. Do not put on a mask. Alternate names include don't be fake, don't have a facade, be authentic, you when you, and get real. This guy, politics aside, really gives great advice about having more charisma in this clip. Listen to this.
Most of what you think and most of what you say are the opinions of other people. They're things you've read or things people have told you, and you know that's a benefit in some ways because you get all those thoughts that other people have spent a long time formulating, but it's a disadvantage in that it's not exactly you. Which of your thoughts and things that you say are you? And maybe so you can not utilize the rest, or maybe so that you can correct the rest, because they're not representative of yourself as an integrated being. They don't take everything into account.
Let me simplify what he said. Do not say things you do not mean, and say things that are original to you. To make it even more simplified, be down to earth. A lot of thought is created by other people and then adopted by us. Lots of our thoughts are not really our thoughts. In a random social setting, it's actually better to act how you would with close family or friends, without a facade or without a mask. Just make sure that you don't get the groups confused. So, how do you know if what you say is not genuine to you? Let's jump back to Peterson. He shares a practice that we can do.
My sense has been that you can tell when you're saying something that's not authentic by feeling out whether or not it makes you weak or strong. Make a rule that if you start to say something and it makes you feel weak, and then the rule is, shut up. If that happens, stop talking. And then feel around and see if you can find some words that you can say in that situation that don't produce that sensation.
To simplify it again, when you feel something collapse internally, or you cringe a little when you say something, or you feel like your soul is leaving your body as you try to explain something but fail and now you look dumb, that's when it isn't authentic. So, when this feeling comes to you, simply retrace your words, stop, breathe, think for a second, and then respond in a way that you would respond to yourself, but just to another person. Obviously, there are situations when you need to have a different attitude, such as in an interview for a job. Being sincere and thinking independently will still help you there. That's the great thing about practicing this. It helps with every situation, and it is easy to do.
You want some charisma?
To recap, these are the 3 main tricks in order to be more charismatic. Compliment others on small things. Listen and be interested in other people. Don't put on a facade and be authentic.
Perfect.
Now, I know being charismatic is a hard thing to do, and honestly, there isn't one clear answer. As long as you apply all of these helpful tips, they'll make your life at least a little happier, and the people around you will appreciate you at least a little more. Just mold it to your personal life. Who could you compliment today? Who could you listen to? Who can you be more genuine with? I'm sure there's some people out there.
Ahoy!
One thing is for sure though, please don't take advice from Riz Academy. Warning, it might give you more cringe. Now, if you appreciated this video, that's fantastic. That would make me a very happy man. You could also tell me by hitting the like button. And if you want to see more of this, subscribe, or we may never see each other again. Ooh. To those of you who have subscribed, man, y'all are the best. I hope you're doing well today and having a great life. But as for me, I'm still new at this, and I'm experimenting at creating videos I actually want to create. So comment below on what can be improved. Well, that's all I have for today. Bye. See you later.
Excuse me. Are you a typewriter?
No.
Because you're just my type.
You're funny.